UFC sports. It's in the game.
Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the feet.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen.
Yeah.
You ready? Ready?
So on the strength of a big win by submission his last time out, we'll see if this young man can keep it going here tonight. Round one is underway. Dominant performance his last time out to extend the winning streak and to set up this massive, massive opportunity tonight. We'll see if he can take advantage. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Some of the best kicks in the game that you'll see right there.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment.
Oh, the ankle pick to get him down. We'll see if he can capitalize.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position. He can barely stand.
Green's kick is blocked. Oh! And now Gastelum's in trouble.
Jumping in to try to get the finish. Oh, he got hurt bad.
Gets right back up.
I mean, what an ankle pick. If he would have drove into his opponent, maybe he would have secured the top position.
Oh, a huge inside leg kick for him. Another knockdown.
Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He had a hurt.
Back to the feet.
Oh, nice high kick.
Oh, you can hear the whack from here as he lands another leg kick in DC. Now we're seeing visible damage as that leg starts to redden up.
And now you start to see the damage. And now you start to see the limping of the opponent. Watch as he gets kicked in the leg, he's turning away. He can't even get any pressure on his front leg anymore. He is beat up. That leg has been tenderized by this young man.
Oh, that one snapped the head back. The referee has seen enough. Winner by TKO.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
So a big win for him here tonight, and a big statement made with that TKO. Let's see how the promotion chooses to matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 25 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by TKO.
Well, can you imagine what the celebration is like in his hometown right now after he gets the TKO win tonight? He said he wanted to leave the judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. He left the judges out of it. The judges could have went to the concession stand because once he got his opponent hurt, he was not going to stop until he got that TKO.
Okay, heavy bag and heavy punches. You ready? Yes, I like what I saw today. That was some beautiful work. Now that's the aggression I want to see in your next fight. Great job. 30 seconds. Remember, repetition is key. Great job in there. I can already see some improvement in... Man, it's crazy. Seems like just yesterday you staring up at the posters all wide-eyed. You've been through a lot. Hell, I put you through a lot. But it was all for one reason, to get you here. Your first UFC championship. I just want to say, No matter what happens out there, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the fighter you've become. Yeah, don't get me wrong though. If you lose, I'm gonna have to bust you up in the gym next week. I already made space on the wall for a new picture, and you know how much I hate redecorating, right? So let's go get that belt, champ.
So after a long run through the middleweight ranks, here he is making the walk to the octagon for his first championship fight at 185 pounds. And this man hasn't just worked his way up the rankings. He has taken on all comers, and more often than not, he has taken out the opposition. So with the win streak in tow, now the challenges get bigger, and of course none bigger than the incumbent, the UFC middleweight champion. We'll see how his style matches up tonight. So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 16 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Des Moines, Iowa, presenting the challenger, Green. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Paulo.
UFC battle on the mic. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my command at all times. If you want to touch down, do it now. Go back to your corner.
All right, here we go. Round one, outstanding matchup of strikers. Any chance this thing hits the canvas tonight?
I don't believe so. I think when you have two high-level strikers like you have in these two men, they're going to go to the center of the octagon, and it's going to be a kickboxing match. A kickboxing match that you would see in a ring. Tonight, you get to watch it inside of an octagon.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
And now he lands a combination.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. big power punch lands. Now he gets back some range.
DC didn't take him long to find his range here.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it. And he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there.
He's hurt away.
Unbelievable. Oh!
He didn't like that left hand. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head.
He's in trouble. He's getting
And
it up.
just like that, the fight is over.
He got it.
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Let's get it inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 57 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC Middleweight Champion of the World,
All right, so how about this result tonight as we congratulate the new UFC Middleweight Champion? It's a good thing you're not allowed to bet on these fights because,
I like the champ coming in, but this guy sat across from us and said, I am going to get the job done.
Okay, time to work. Let's go. Hey, good job today. You really crushed it out there.
And coming up next, our main event, a matchup for the UFC Middleweight Division title. So here he is, the #1 middleweight contender, getting set for this 185-pound title fight. He believes this title shot should have come a long time ago, but he has let bygones be bygones. The focus now, unseating the champion in dominant fashion and starting a new middleweight legacy of his own. 25 minutes or fewer away from becoming the new champion. We will see how he performs tonight. So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. This man ubiquitously regarded as the top 85er at present. Some people believe this is the greatest middleweight of all time. He certainly does, and he has goals even beyond that. He wants to be one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time, and in order to preserve that goal, this is a title defense, simply put, that he's got to have. Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and reach. We send it inside the octagon, we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Leving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Paulo the Eraser Costa. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 17 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Des Moines, Iowa, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC Middleweight Champion, Reed.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
You ready?
So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion, and what a fight it was for him his last time out, winning the belt by vicious knockout. We're expecting massive pay-per-view buys here tonight, because when you turn in a result like that in a championship, well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end this fight.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go slowly. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. That one landed clean.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Oh, straight right.
You got him.
Oh!
Didn't like that left hand.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, TC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you gotta be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent. There's no give on that leg kick. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Straight right hand now, just misses. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Gets up again here, but hurting. Under 2 minutes to go in a back and forth first round here. Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
And he landed the right hand there. Well, the octagon, not a great place to be when you're looking for a rest or a stool. His stamina has been a huge issue tonight.
It's abandoned him, but he did it.
Right off the gut, DC, he's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. Good punch.
Just missing on the uppercut there.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Just misses there with the left.
Another big leg kick. Oh, he hurt him again!
Back to the feet. Oh, he might be out. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had.
All right, let's get to round two. Oh! He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot.
That is it.
Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. All right, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 17 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Middleweight Champion of the World,
All right, so a lot of people thought the #1 contender was going to get it done tonight. Not the case, and still UFC Middleweight Champion of the World, and I think he wants to slow all of that roll when it comes to somebody taking his title.
Yeah, absolutely. This guy has...
All right, coming up next, this highly anticipated matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. Looking to become the UFC middleweight champion of the world, here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. For a long time, this man has been one of the best 85ers in the world, but this title fight eluded him. It is here right now.
Ready.
All right, so here we go with round 1 of this UFC middleweight championship fight. The consensus #1 and #2 185-pounders on the roster. The middleweight champion is defending. Oh, he might be out.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Just misses there with the left. Visibly limping here. Good series of kicks by him there, DC.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Huge shots there.
Lift kick.
Goes right back to that left kick and lands.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Big leg kick land.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Back to the feet. Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves it.
Whoa! Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Collar tie. Starting to see some of the damage cut underneath that right eye.
There's no give on that leg kick. He's hurt.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and
Nice
getting back.
great timing on that double leg.
Final minute of this championship fight.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. He's attacking armbar now.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton. And to watch his punch like this puts a smile on my face.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Doing great. All right, deep breathe for me. Good. Relax. Here, take a drink of water. Listen.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Oh! Strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot. Great job.
Ooh, diving punch lands.
Now he's on top of him.
He's out!
He got it!
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming. and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. Well, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're gonna find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like he got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
So let's go inside the octagon now, where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 24 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world,
And still the king of the 185-pounders. There he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after the knockout tonight in his title defense. And that's got to feel pretty good. There were a lot of people backing the #1 contender coming in here tonight, but he certainly muted all of that noise and then some. The celebration. All right, coming up next, this highly anticipated matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. So here he is, the #1 middleweight contender, getting set for this 185-pound title fight. He believes this title shot should have come a long time ago, but he has let bygones be bygones. The focus now, unseating the champion in dominant fashion and starting a new middleweight legacy of his own. 25 minutes or fewer away from becoming the new champion. We will see how he performs tonight. So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds. Tonight, at least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Lavigne. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 10 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Oslo, Norway, presenting the challenger, Jack the Joker Hermansson. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 19 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Des Moines, Iowa, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Reed.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner. You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1 of this UFC middleweight championship fight. The consensus #1 and #2 185-pounders on the roster. The middleweight champion has defended the title several times, now looking to do just that here tonight. His last defense, he got off to an outstanding start. That is something his opponent will be looking to prevent. Quick entry to get him on a single.
That was a great single. Oh. Nice big takedown. What a technique, what a takedown. Great eye impact skills.
You could feel the canvas reverberating here at the Bronx.
I mean, it's right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like me running anywhere, John. An attacking armbar. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta,
wow. All right, full go now, trying to trap an arm.
He's attacking armbar now.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. All right, so he postures up and he's out again. Working on another submission attempt here. Nicely done. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Dig and kick.
lined it up on the right there to no avail.
He's throwing every part of himself.
Oh! Let's see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh!
Look at that. Trouble's over. It's over. Holy smokes!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. And there is the UFC middleweight champion. Hard to be much more impressive than that on the biggest of stages. A knockout win to leave as the middleweight king.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 24 seconds in the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world,
All right, so off the record, you'd like the champion to get it done tonight, and that is how it played out, and still UFC middleweight champion. Congratulations, Arnold.
It makes...
Okay, time to work. Let's go. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Okay, come on now. Let's get in there and get after it today. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you.
All right, coming up next, this highly anticipated matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. So here he is, the #1 middleweight contender, getting set for this 185-pound title fight. He believes this title shot should have come a long time ago, but he has let bygones be bygones. The focus now, unseating the champion in dominant fashion and starting a new middleweight legacy of his own. 25 minutes or fewer away from becoming the new champion. We will see how he performs tonight. So here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world making the walk, looking to defend his title. It is certainly something that he's been able to do in the past. He has been challenged on this title run. It's not as though he has run roughshod through this division, but they're all still chasing him at 185 pounds tonight. At least on paper, could be his most difficult challenge to date.
Are you ready?
All right, so here we go with this UFC middleweight championship fight. The round 1 clock is starting to tick. The #1 contender believes the champ is right for the picking. The champion has heard that noise in the past, and he has dismissed all challengers. Oh, huge right hand! Back to the feet.
Nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
And they both stand up.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
And now he's got that tight clinch.
He's going to try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Back to the feet now. That one appeared to stun him. That'll do it! Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel. That's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
So let's go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliano has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 37 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world,
And still the king of the 185-pounders. There he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after the knockout tonight in his title defense. And that's got to feel pretty good. There were a lot of people backing the #1 contender coming in here tonight, but he certainly muted all of that noise and then some. The celebration is on in the corner. Congratulations to the reigning defending, still undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world.
Who could have pictured this, huh? I mean, I always knew you were something special, but this is next level. Only a handful of fighters have become double champs in the UFC. Some very rare company. And Ty, good. All right, at the end of the night, though, remember, it's just a fight. Stay focused on the task at hand. We can worry about finding more trophy space in the morning. All right, let's go. Good. That's it.
All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion. But tonight, an opportunity of a lifetime to etch his name in the history books as one of only a handful of fighters to be a simultaneous two-division UFC champion. Conor McGregor was the first to do it. This fighter can join him in short order if he can get the win against another champion here tonight. Well, he has joined a long list of Hall of Fame types: Chuck Liddell, John Jones, Daniel Cormier. Now this man is the hunted at 205 pounds. He is the UFC light heavyweight champion. He has defended the belt. He has proven without a shadow of a doubt that he's the best 205er in the world. A lot of momentum with the challenger here tonight, though. A lot of people think we're getting a new champion. The champion is not among those. We'll see if this man can walk out the same way he walked in as the undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight title fight. Gustafsson is 16 years the elder. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. Once again, here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Des Moines, Iowa, presenting the challenger, Green. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 10 losses. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson.
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
They touch him up and we are underway.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go. The reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion trying to get off to a good start. Oh! Imagine having a reach advantage
advantage like this. What a luxury.
It's a luxury. I've never had one over the course of my entire career. But fighting guys that are taller, you struggle whenever they are very aware of such a massive advantage. This guy is going to try and use this tonight.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Flush knee to the body. He's got the length advantage in this fight and certainly made it count in that exchange. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Oh, made good use of his size there as he lands the flush knee.
Right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Effective strike there by Gustafsson. Looks like his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you try to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kick. Take down, cut, take down, cut, over and over. He's securing these takedowns.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. Head kick.
Another knockdown! Back to the feet.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Round two coming up next.
Take a deep breath. Now listen, you probably lost that round. I need you to be first. Let's get that head moving and start popping that jab.
Why, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that. But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
Are you ready? You ready?
Well, Gustafsson's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there.
Maybe so have we. Your winner by TKO.
That was a great performance. Way to land those strikes and go and chase down the finish when you get an opportunity.
Well, stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. He wins the super fight to become a two-division UFC champion. That is rarefied air in the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world,
Well, get that man a second waist, put a belt over his shoulder. He has become a two-division UFC champion here tonight. Rarefied air. Only a select handful of guys in the history of the Ultimate Fighting Championship have won a belt in 2 divisions, and you can add his name to that list. Absolutely incredible what he accomplished in this arena here tonight. Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC light heavyweight division title. All right, here he is making his way to the octagon and looking to leave as the new UFC light heavyweight champion. He is the #1 ranked 205-pound contender and is finally realizing the title fight here tonight. He believes he has a lot of advantages in this fight. He believes he's the better man. Look at the...
You ready?
All right, so here we go, round one. UFC Light Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Capacity crowd on hand. Many of them here to see that man, the 205-pound king. He has success. Oh! Driving punch lands.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Oh, big left hook there. He's out! Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit, those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 30 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world,
Well, he came in as the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion, and after that result, he goes out the way he came in, and still, ladies and gentlemen, and nice to see this moment now as he celebrates with his corner. That was as dominating a title defense as we've seen thus far this year, as he knocks out the #1 contender, and really in so doing,